Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and do a brief video on a rant about the situation with Randy Orton and Ric Flair. Folks, I am extremely upset with what happened this past Monday night, which we are now at 12 o'clock, so it's now Tuesday. But I am extremely upset by what occurred on this show tonight. I'm not reviewing it. I'm not giving it anything but a big fat failure, pretty much. So overall, guys, I can't believe what they did. And it wasn't, the actions that Randy Orton did. It was the thing that he said. He made a mention about David Flair, not directly, but indirectly, in the situation about how Ric Flair wishes Randy Orton was a son he doesn't have. I couldn't believe that came out of his mouth per storyline. I just don't understand how classless and how despicable Vince McMahon can be by including that. I mean, I can understand, if his son was alive and his son wasn't involved in wrestling and so forth, and maybe he didn't have a good relationship with his son, and he said something like that. But to say that to Ric Flair, who was very close with his son, who passed away from a drug overdose, I think this is the most classless thing they could make Randy Orton do in a storyline, and this is all Vince McMahon making him say all this shit. Randy Orton in his situation, I guess if he did try to fight it from having to say something like that, or maybe he didn't see it that big of a problem. Maybe he's looking at it differently than I am, and if that's the case, then okay, but honestly, I see it in a very bad, distasteful manner. I think what they made him say on national television was disgusting. I mean, I find it very hilarious how people get all defensive on Alexa getting a fucking mandible claw on national television, probably put it in the best spot in her career right now. She's looking more and more like she may become the manager of Bray Wyatt and be the fucking Sister Abigail type character with Bray Wyatt, which would probably be the best thing for her in her career right now, since she's not considered to be one of the best wrestlers in the world. But she could probably get over the way she acts and her personal manners and everything else. She does very well. But as wrestling goes, she's not the best wrestler. And for people to flip out about what they did with Alexa and Bray Wyatt, I find extremely amusing. But I wouldn't be surprised nobody says a word about the situation that happened tonight where Randy Orton indirectly references Ric Flair's son, and stating that he's the son that he wish he had, or something like that, or should have. But at the end of the day, let's get real. I just do not like this company. You do not see AEW going the length of attacking other people's family members in storylines at all. Dead, not dead. I mean, honestly, I don't get how classless you can be just so you can get over in a storyline. I mean, they're that desperate. They're willing to go ahead and be disrespectful to one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. Now, granted, he was never the greatest human being in the world. He did some things that I did not like. Cheating on his wives. Sleeping around, drinking till he was down in the gutter, basically, type of mentality. He was a constant liar about everything. But Ric Flair, at the end of the day, understood the things that he did, and that he is very sorry for those things that he did, because he even mentions that in his 30 for 30 documentary, where he mentions stuff like that. And it was sad. At the same time, it was good that he realized all the things that he was doing as part of his life that was bad. I mean, if a person learns a lesson, they know that what they did was wrong, and he's trying to change and make good for his life, for the remainder of his life, you can't diss someone for that. And honestly, what they did was kind of, not indirectly, but, kind of in a way, smack Ric Flair in the face. That's all they really did. And don't particularly respect that. It's kind of sad. It's kind of pathetic. And honestly, I don't find anything that Vince McMahon has been showing us or giving us for entertainment is entertaining at all. It's very classless and very terrible. And that's really all I have to say, because this man don't deserve our time, our interest, or anything else in between. The guy is just a fucking loser. So that's all I have to say on the subject. At this time, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, of course. And leave any comments down below about what I had to just say. And I'll definitely get back to you on that. And I thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. And see you next time. Bye.